Pila yo result, pikwa admission thamai ban puli nurse but paramedical course hakiway niki chaka puli wa paunam hari India. One chaka East-West group of institution Bangalore, kaplay thodak Indian Nursing Council and Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Science, jie ki course ki ba mi screen jong ki kham kloy ba duna ki seats, ban tep company a phone ni contact ya ki neki number harum. Ka sarkar jylla kala rai ban penyedon Bynta lang ya ki bor Shnong ba ki Village Defence Party VDP, na ka Bynta ban Iakhun Pyrshah yu drugs. Habakren chikla patha Khubor hadin balawai ka jylang bata kasngi. Menteri Ketenaga Social Welfare ba polling do ulong ba laya kren ban penklan ya ka Iakhun yu drugs. Hakaba onya trailang bat ka bor sarkar bat ki bor Shnong limba ki VDP khamtam hagi jaka ki ba jor bhau drugs. Haba penpa ba ka don ka jingduna hagarukam ban Iakhun yu drugs khamtam hakabai day bat ka je trailang bat ki bor Shnong. Uba apor ulong ba ki babun ki Shnong ki la penpa ba ki myo ya ka bor ka babyang ban le Pyrshah yu drugs. Ulong ba ka sarkar ka angno ban penlong ya ka program dreams ban le da ka kam bat halor ka ne laya ther ban penthamai ban penklan ya ki VDP ha ka jylla ki VDP kinya trailang bat ki Pulit ban penne ya ka shongsok shongsan ban pahara ha ki Shnong bakin long ru kum ki nong yang sakhi lai lut habayokyam ya ki runar.
Menace of drug trafficking and drug use in the state of Meghalaya. The meeting was organized under the aegis of the DREAM mission, that is the Drug Reduction, Elimination and Action Mission. And at today's meeting, we had the presence of officials of the Home Police Department, officers of the Department of Social Welfare, various NGOs involved in the fight against drugs at various levels, the Malaria AIDS Control Society, and members of the mission, the DREAM mission. The discussions were wide-ranging and covered a lot of areas. We reviewed the progress of the DREAM mission, the various interventions that have taken place, and also we looked at the way forward and how to address the gaps that we noticed in tackling the menace of drugs. So in brief, that was the tone and the content of the discussions. And at this point of time, if you have any queries, we are open to take part. Major area of concern for us was the need to make the program more community oriented. We would not like to see DREAM as just a government initiative, but because it's very important that in order to eliminate and eradicate the menace of drugs and narcotics, we need to broaden the involvement of civil society. And one of the areas of discussion was on the revamping and reorganizing, and also to look at the possibility of organizing the village defense parties, especially in the identified hotspots, including the city of Shillong. So in the last two sessions of interactions with the Parshnongs, there was a general consensus that the Shnongs would like to be involved in identifying and also tackling this menace. So today's discussions, we focused on the possibility of strengthening the presence of VDPs across the state of Meghalaya. Well, one of the gaps was, for instance, the fact that the various Shnongs felt that they are not adequately empowered, and for some of them to even identify and be involved in the process of taking a person, an accused, and registering cases against them in the police station becomes a very cumbersome task. So that was one area. And we thought that better policing would happen if we are able to involve the communities through the VDPs. That is going to be a major initiative that we are going to revamp and revive the presence of VDPs across the state. Well, we will address this issue by trying to tighten the grip of the state, because these rules under NDPS can be amended from time to time as and when the need arises. So that aspect can be covered. Well, on the de-addiction centers, we have made repeated appeals for the community to come forward, and more than anything else, we also need the presence of professionals, because they would be the one who will be giving the the counseling, the proper counseling. Then we also need medical intervention on a daily basis. These are challenges which we will try to overcome under this mission. And taking a cue from what the Maulai town Durbar has done, we are making this fervent plea to the other Durbars to also come forward, and together we can set up more de-addiction centers. And on the other aspect which you mentioned, there is activism on the part of NGOs, but we think that the correct course of action would be for us to engage the local community, which is why the idea of reviving the VDPs is very important, because then members of civil society can assist in tackling the menace of drugs in a manner which is legal and which is acceptable under the legal framework, without them, unwittingly helping the case of the accused by, for example, tampering with evidence, snatching the consignment from the drug users and peddlers, which then would become difficult for us to build up a case against the accused in a court of